Making pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Making pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Making pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes.
Oh, well then, that's one way to start a stream, isn't it? Right off the bat, the bacon pancakes on top tip of the day coming in to Skull Kid Ray! Why am I talking like a radio DJ? All the top slots in the rocks. What? Skull Kid Ray, thank you very much for the $5 coming in. First and foremost, go jump off a cliff. That's turning into the gimmick of this particular Minecraft world. Whenever we get a tip, $5 or more is usually when we sort of pull the. I've already got my Sorry, I was over by the melon farm, AFKing by the melon farm, and I took all my stuff out of my inventory just in case I got killed. So this time I'm going to remember to put my iron away. And we start off the day with the void bank deposits only. This is where we pay our respects to the tips that come in. I'm going to jump backwards this time. Let's go. Yeah, let's go in like that perspective. Zerp. Whee! Aww. And we're back. Oh, you also might have noticed I actually did upload my custom skin to the Windows 10 edition now, which, as it turns out, is exactly the same file as the Java edition, so I didn't have to do anything. No modifications required, same file, same layout. Just uploaded the old PNG file that I made for the Java edition all those years ago, and it works fine here. Hooray! I've also been screwing around with the Faithful 32 texture pack and some shaders, because there are a couple of shaders from third parties that you can apply to Windows 10 version of Minecraft. I don't have them running at the moment because I didn't love the look of the ones I've been sticking with so far, but yeah, possibilities there. Thank you very much, Skull Kid Ray. Hello to everybody. By the way, how is your day unfolding? Grab my stuff and things. Boink, boink. So one of the things we're going to do today, by the way, is we're going to build a squid farm to get some ink sacs in order to get ourselves a book and quill in which we will inscribe the names of everyone who tips during the streams of this particular Minecraft world as a way to, you know, have some permanent record in the world of them. We normally do that in some fashion in the Minecraft streams, so that's how we're going to do it this time. We're going to give it a little plinth to sit on, put it in a frame when we're not using it. But yeah, we have to get sugarcane, and we have to get a squid farm. We already have the leather taken care of, that's easy. We already have a couple of feathers, I think, from the chickens we've been killing. So yeah, we need ink sacs, and we need sugarcane. That's the plan. That's the first priority for today, is to get a book of record for our tip jar people. We've had 4 so far since we've been streaming this world. 1 this morning, obviously. 2 from Skull Kid Ray yesterday. 1 from Izzy yesterday, I think, as well. There's defo and echo on your PC audio. Really? Check. I'm not seeing it on my end. Give me a second here. Hello? Check, check. Hello? Are you... Oh, that wasn't you, Skull Kid, yesterday? Oh, sorry, it was someone else yesterday. Are you still hearing the echo without the music? Or is it the game audio? Or... I don't know what's going on here. Why would it be echoing? I don't know why it would be echoing. I haven't changed anything. No echo? No echo. Maybe you're just confusing some reverb in the music with an echo. Or you might have 2 players open or something. Oh, hang on. Do I have... No, my player on my Mac is muted on my dashboard. The bacon pancake song. Oh, the bacon pancake song probably echoed because I switched scenes and it tried to play the alert twice. Because I was switching between face cam and that, so that might have been it. I guess we'll see what happens. So, I need sugarcane, which means I need 16 melons. Which is why I did a little AFK melon farming as I was getting prepared for the stream today. So we have 2 stacks and 21 of melon slices. I think nearly all of my stems have matured now. But not quite all. Oh, sorry, I didn't sing your name. Oh, mighty queen! How you doing? Feel better now? Alright, let's go craft this up and see what we get. Zerp. Right. 25 melons. Good. That gets us and sugarcane. Zerp. There we are. And zerp. There we go, gotta start somewhere. Now, where are we going to put our little sugarcane farm? You know what? All the melons are growing on this side, like every single melon that's grown is grown on this side. We might be able to... Actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll just put sugarcane on either side of the water stream, because it needs to be next to water. And the melons aren't going to grow there anyway, because the melons can't grow diagonally, so... Yeah, we'll just double up on the sugarcane there for now. That's what we'll do. That seems an efficient way to go about things. Alrighty. Zerpy derp. Might as well craft up some more melons and see if we can get a second sugarcane to accelerate our business here. Not quite enough. Alright, let's sleep and get some daylight. This is my third time watching you, and I'm very glad I followed. Well, I'm very glad you followed as well. Glad you're enjoying yourself. Have I been streaming Minecraft every time you've popped in, or...? Because I do variety, in case, just by chance or by deliberate choice, you've only seen the Minecraft stuff. We do other stuff from time to time. Just so you know, so you're not shocked when it happens. For example, about halfway through next week, we'll be doing some Far Cry 5. Yeah! And I'll be playing it in co-op with my friend Ali. So that should be fun. First time I've ever tried to do a co-op stream. Hopefully we can get the technical issues of how we're each going to capture the chat audio for each other and stream at the same time and do all that kind of stuff, because neither of us have done that before. We're both single player type of people when it comes to streams, so it'll be interesting. Minecraft and Fractured. I caught some of the South Park yesterday. Good. Good. For those who did miss the Fractured Butthole stuff, that's going up on the second channel. I don't know whether both episodes have gone up. I think they should have. I forget when I scheduled them, because I put 4 videos up on the second channel yesterday from yesterday's stream. A couple of hours, 2 episodes of the South Park stuff and 2 sections of this Minecraft stuff. And I scheduled one of each to go live at around about the same time and stuff. I don't know. I was tired when I was doing it, but it's up there somewhere. Or it will be soon. Stuck on Pokemon Silver, no idea where to go. Yeah, that happened to me the very first time I played Pokemon Silver. It's not quite as handholdy as some of the new Pokemon games, is it? You can get to a point where you're not sure what you're supposed to be doing next. Happened to me in Red, the very first Pokemon game I ever played. It happened to me in Silver, I remember. I think those are the only two games that ever caught me up like that, though. Every other Pokemon game since then, or the replays, of course, is a little more heavy-handed with the pathing, with the railroading through the quest line. Or at least the map design is a bit more obvious where you need to be going next. Was it the first Pokemon game Blue? It was, but I never actually continued to play Blue. So, for those who haven't heard the story, when I was first introduced to Pokemon, a mate of mine was into it. And I used to make fun of him, because we were like, I don't know, 17 at the time or something, whenever it was. And I was like, you're playing a game for little kids that little kids watch, and, you know, the usual stuff that mates do to each other. Just mock each other whenever possible. But then we were sort of hanging out in his place once, and he put the Pokemon movie on in the background. He wanted to show me one particular scene, but he wound up watching the entire movie, and I kind of liked the movie. I thought it was quite well done. So I decided to give Pokemon a go, see what all the fuss is about. So I downloaded a ROM, and I downloaded a Game Boy emulator on my PC, which, if I remember correctly at the time, it was one of the early Celerons. Not that it matters, but it's just the way my brain works. I link things to technology. And so I started to play it, because the idea was I was going to learn more about Pokemon by playing it a little bit, and that way I could make fun of my friend more effectively, because the more information you have, the smarter you can be about mocking them. You know, you can be cleverer if you know more. So yeah, I sat down to play it, and then before I knew it, 5 hours had gone by, and I was super into it. The very next day, I went out and bought a brand new Game Boy, because I didn't have one at the time. I had one previous, but then I got rid of it, and then I had to get one back for Pokemon. Bought a Pokemon Pocket, Game Boy Pocket, I think at the time, and a copy of Red. So Blue was the ROM that I downloaded. Red was the copy I wound up buying, because my mate had Blue and was playing Blue at the time, so we decided to color coordinate for obvious reasons, because you trade between the games and etc, etc, etc. It was one of the first I ever played. Blue was my first. It's been a while since I played this ROM. Unsure what I'm supposed to be. I mean, there are plenty of guides around. If you get sort of super frustrated, you can always just look up a walkthrough. Right, how are we doing an hour? So we've got plenty of cobble hanging around at the moment. We can turn all of this cobble into iron, I think. We're safe to do that. The Pokemon movies have a certain magic about them. Some of them do. I stopped watching after about the third one, I think. The first one is certainly something special. Doing it again, not paying attention to what I'm doing. That's not a good value way to get coal. Zip. Alrighty. So, while we're waiting for more of those melons to grow so we can get some extra sugar cane, which, by the way, we should check on. Doesn't seem to have grown any yet. Let's make a frame. Oh, you know what? I'm just thinking we should make it special. A little plinth for the site for the book. We might sort of stick it here or something. But what if we did a Tower of Pimps? I mean, that's very expensive to make. Oh, we could put it on an iron block. That would still be pretty special. 16 for gold ore. I need 4. No, I need 4 blocks of gold. So that's yeah, that's pretty expensive. Let's not do a Tower of Pimps just yet. We will have to put a Tower Pimps in this world at some point, because I do in every Minecraft world. But I think for the plinth that we put the book on, we'll have to make it out of something special. We'll use like an iron block, and we'll put it on some like smooth stone or something. Because I don't have any diorite or anything to polish up or anything shit like that, so smooth stone is about as fancy as we can get through materials. Or we can put down another brick. Get some little bit of nether brick, yeah. Yeah, yeah. What is your favourite Pokemon? I don't really have a favourite, because I'm not 7. But I do have favourite Pokemons. Pokemon. I quite like Squirtle and Blastoise, of course. Wartortle, not so much. Psyduck, Eevee, Espion. Scyther's pretty sweet. I do like Scyther. Not terribly useful, but awesome design. Although he does learn False Swipe, which is how he first came into my service. Needed a Pokemon who knew False Swipe, and Scyther's the man. Or possibly the female, depending which version of the game you're playing, and do they have genders yet? Alright, we've got to finish for that to cook up before we make some smooth stone. Let's see. Just thinking if we can get... I wonder if we can get redstone from anywhere, so we can actually do some automation of some of these farms that are down the track a bit. Haven't seen any way to get redstone yet, so probably not, but whatevs. Oh, you know what we should do? Grab some of those. Oh, actually, no. No. We'll do it out of... We'll do the smooth variety. We'll make some smooth stairs. Make a little platform or something, maybe. Do some upside-down stairs around a block and make a sort of plinth for the iron to sit on, and then we'll put the frame on the iron, and then the book in the frame. Make a whole big thing about it. But also we should think about how to do the squid farm as well. Gonna need some building blocks for that. And... you know what? I've got an idea. I'm gonna need some more wood for it. I should sleep first. Is the nether still normalist mode? Not really, no. We made it to the nether because we got the nether portal set up. The nether spawns on a little island as well, although there does appear to be normal nether outside of the island. But you spawn on a nether island. It's barely big enough to stand on. And there's a village you have to build up to. I'll show you a little bit later on. We're going to have to go to the nether sooner or later. It's part of the mission today as well. Once we get the book done, we'll continue on with the core mission. We'll go to the nether. We'll raid that nether fortress we found yesterday. Enjoy. Why do people type like that? Jeez, it pisses me off. Just type words. Lazy piece of... I'm not even playing Sea of Thieves, man. This is Minecraft. But no, I'm literally not playing. I'm literally not playing Sea of Thieves. I don't even own it. Played the beta a bit. Didn't grab me enough to want to invest in it. Keep forgetting for an instant that you can't just jump slash anymore in this version. Sorry, are you? There you go. Thank you very much. You gotta respect the language, man. Language is literally the most powerful tool humanity has ever invented. Give a little respect. Give my eyeballs and my brain a little respect of it, not having to read What are you, a caveman? Probably going to get harassed for asking this, but are you going to try Fortnite? I have tried Fortnite. I've tried it on the Xbox One and on the PC. Quite like it. I don't think I'm going to play it on an ongoing basis in any way, because I just... it's one of those games where you just have to play it all the time to get any good at it. And there are so many other games I like playing. I just don't have time to invest in a game like Fortnite to be good at it. So all the streamers who are playing it, for example, have just sort of switched to playing it. They were playing PUBG, and before that they were playing, I don't know, CSGO or whatever was hot at the time. These streamers who just lurch from trend to trend. That's not me. I play what I fucking feel like playing because I want to play it because it's fun, not because it's the popular game at the moment. That's how you get views. I give a shit. The devs of Sea of Thieves against being streamed or recorded or something like that? No, there was a clause in one of the betas, or a couple of the betas actually, that was super shitty to streamers, even though it was like an open beta and things like that. But the game itself, they seem fine with streaming. At least I haven't heard of them stomping on anybody yet. It'd be suicidal for them to try. Remember what happened last time? A game publisher got up in people's grills about streaming it. It was one of those Japanese games. I forget which one it was. Linear story-based game from some Japanese developer, and they started sort of throwing down DMCAs and claims and shit against streamers and YouTubers. Did not work out well for them as far as the community went. The community turned on them hard. Persona, that's the one. Persona 5. Yeah, they got a lot of bad press out of that. A lot of bad press. Think about what you're doing. You got the wood for a reason. Oh, for frames and stuff, yeah. So I'm going to log it up. Where's that leather? I must have traded all the leather in. Oh no! I need more leather! Whatever shall I do? Boop! Yes, yes! I'll let the rest of you live. I don't need that much leather at the moment. Need some stickeroonies. Now, let's make sure I make an item frame and not a painting, unlike what I did in the, What was it? What were we doing? We were playing... I think it was the Switch World when we were doing the library. I accidentally made a shitload of paintings when I meant to make frames. Because I'm an idiot. Okay. So we have our frame for our book, which is good. Zip, zip. Right, we can pull that out of there. Start making some smooth stone. Actually, no, I'm going to need those back. Because now we have to think about how to build a squid farm. And, oh, that's the other reason I needed wood. I remember now. I am going to make a second bed. Because here's the thing about beds. They're bouncy. So, instead of using a puddle of water or a slime block, which I don't have, I'm going to put a bed at the bottom of the pillar I'm going to have to build for the squid farm, so I can jump off and land on the bed and not take any fall damage or take extremely reduced fall damage. That's my plan. Yeah, we'll build it out here. And about here will do. And we do have to build up for the squid farm as well, because we're at Y50 something here at the moment, and squids only spawn between 64 and 42. So even though we're in a void world here, we're technically too low for squids to spawn, which is why we haven't had any in our water source yet. Otherwise, being the only water source around, we would have had squid pop in. No longer stuck on Pokemon. Hooray! You have a lot of spare sticks. Yeah, you can never have too many sticks. Especially when you're playing a limited resource game of Minecraft like this, because we're going to have to recraft tools over and over and over again, because we don't have the ability to get sort of super duper amounts of diamonds, and I don't think we can even enchant anything with durability, because I haven't seen any way to get lapis. So we are going to need sticks for tool handles and things like that on an ongoing basis, so I'm not too worried about having excess sticks. Also torches. We go through sticks a lot for torches. What happens if I fall now? If I fall now, I die and lose everything I'm carrying. That's what happens if I fall now. Which is why I'm being so freaking ginger about it. Or, tiptoeing gingerly, I should say. Not trying to mock gingers. There we go. Okay, that'll be my squid platform there. The squid will fall on this and air drown, or suffocate is the word I'm looking for, really. Although I suppose I don't need to jump down, do I? I can just build up and then I can carve down the pillar anyway. Yeah, we'll do it that way. So, yeah, we'll just build up from here. I'm going to need more cobble than that with me. Two creepers around my portal. I don't remember. Can they blow up obsidian? I don't think a creeper can, no. Obsidian can be destroyed. I don't think a creeper can do it. Unless it's standing right next to it, maybe? I know portals can be destroyed by a ghast blast. But I don't know about creepers. Maybe. I wouldn't risk it. I can be seen as a bypass defense. I can deactivate your portal. Yeah, if I blow up just one block, it'll deactivate. Which is always a bummer when a ghast does it. I'm going to put down the bed just in case I do decide to jump down for more materials or something. We have it, we might as well use it. And I'm going to turn on my coords so I can see what I'm doing. Where are we? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Coords. You can't jump and hold down right click. For some reason, If I tap right click, we build up, it's fine. Alright, 64. So that's the minimum distance for a squid. Wait a second. Oh no, I'm thinking about this all wrong. We should have had squid spawn in that. I wonder why we haven't. Come to think of it. No. Actually, you know what? Yes. We will do it like that. That way I won't have to light up the top of this thing. Oh shit. Ah, damn it. Alright, down we go for more slabs, because I changed my mind. Hasn't Nintendo gone after 8-bit control design recently? Wouldn't surprise me. Nintendo are pretty protective of their intellectual designs. I would not be shocked to find out that 8-bit had a Nintendo lawyer knocking on their door. I tried rebinding my crouch key to caps lock, hoping I could toggle it. Doesn't work. Where am I? Am I even yet? Seems about right, right? Maybe? So hard to tell. Do you watch Comedy Shorts Gamer? Never heard of them. So that's a no. What do they do? YouTuber, streamer? First time playing SkyBlock. Are we sure that there are more than 2 islands? Depends what variant of SkyBlock you're playing. If you're playing the very first original SkyBlock, then I don't believe so. Alright, so I'm going to have to pillar right across here and then delete some. Like that. Right now I'm creating a checkerboard pattern so we can have some downward flowing water streams in which the squid will hopefully spawn. Okay. Might be worth my while creating a little temporary infinite water source up here to make my life a bit easier. Blunty, are you still an Apple fanboy? I've never been an Apple fanboy. What do you mean still? Just because I use Apple products for very specific reasons doesn't mean I'm a fucking fanboy. I mean, look behind me. If I was an Apple fanboy, why the fuck would I be using a monster Windows machine? Next switch is probably going to be the Donkey Kong Power wide one. Nice one, yeah. He has like 7 million subs and he's KSI's brother, and also he streams. No fucking clue who KSI is either. I don't give a fuck about those people. I've heard KSI. I've heard I've heard KSI mentioned. I couldn't tell you what he looks like, what kind of content he does. Couldn't tell you even if it is a he. All I know is I've come across KSI mentioned places and some popular YouTuber or streamer. I don't give a fuck. Who cares? No clue. Nor do I want one. Hello.
Hey, pat on the back! Pat on the back for this guy!
Thank you ever so much, Mammoth Jeff. Throwing down a, oh, shit. What was I saying? Before I slid off that slab and panicked? Right, thank you for... thank you for, now I can't even concentrate. Thank you for 6 months. Chat room. Will you pause for a moment while I gather my thoughts? I'm thinking about 7 different things at once now. I'm all baffled. Throw down some love in the chat, please, for the 6-month in a row sub. Thank you very much, Mammoth Jeff. Do appreciate that. So there's an odd thing that happens with slabs in Minecraft. You can crouch walk on them and not fall off. Like that. No problem. Unless they're like that and they have a block next to them. Then if you crouch walk, you slide off the damn things, which is why I tend to avoid using them on the edges of shit, because it depends on whether or not how they're positioned, whether or not you slide off the damn things even when you're crouch walking, which would normally stop you sliding off a block. And in a place like this, that's a problem. There we go, that should let me get to it. Boom, 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 boom. I wonder if I should put down a layer of fences and shit down there first before we start flooding it with water. Might be a smarter way to do this. Oh, except now I can't get down my column because I put a water source above it. It's alright, I got the bed. There we go. And it took a little bit of damage. Eee. Right, let's make a bunch of signs, but first we should check in on the melon farm, which is fully grown. Good. Mostly. Oh, my axe broke. No cobblestone. Now, decided against the cobblestone generator. I kind of did some math on how quickly they work versus how quick it is to just chop down a tree and things like that. And I don't think it's going to be a huge benefit to me, so I don't think I'll do a cobblestone generator. Alright, there's another sugarcane right there. That's good. And I was going to make some signs, wasn't I? There you are. So I don't know how many I'm going to need. Now we'll make a bowl. Sticks back away. And actually no. 2 sticks back out because I need to replace that axe. Doop-a-doop. Zerp. Zerp-a-derp. Skadoosh. Job done. And now let's think. We should go get some sugar cane. Make sure that's planted, so that's growing while we fiddle with our squid farm. Also, more than a little annoyed that the sugarcane isn't actually growing. That weird bedrock glitch where sometimes stuff just doesn't grow very quickly at all seems to be affecting us again today. The melons seem to be okay. Sugarcane not doing its thing. Oops. So how many was that? That was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, damn it, I forgot the signs are dependent. Gosh darn it. Give me some derps. I deserve the derps. Silly blunty. Alright, let's slap these up so we don't have to torch it. There's the derps. Alright, looks like we need like a stack of signs and that'll do us. Okay, cheers. I'm going to take one final trip to my local Toys R Us today. Oh, that's right, they're closing down, aren't they? Been bankrupt or something. I'm going to need to chop down more trees. Peace out, Arcanage. Hope you find some bargain or a nostalgia or something. Like 2% off, is it worth the wait now? Well, it might just be for nostalgia's sake. Just so you can tell your grandkids someday that I was there the day they closed down. I remember this old apple fields. Heard something about Amazon buying Toys R Us? Yeah, wouldn't shock me. Seems like something Amazon might do. still value in the brand. It's known worldwide. Was that a Back to the Future reference? Who, me? When have I been known to make references to Back to the Future? Currently now being auto-hosted by Electrotech, thank you. Auto-host. Beep boop beep. Love the original adverts. Don't know if I've ever seen a Toys R Us advert. I just know of them through, well, popular culture, really, I guess. But yeah, I think for sugarcane, I need to send out that. I knew I'd get one guy. There's always one. There's always one. No, it's completely untrue. Sugarcane happily grows on dirt. The only thing you need sand for shit to grow on is cactus. Sugarcane is quite happy on dirt. But there's always, I don't know where that rumor started. It's never been true. Like in no version of Minecraft has it ever been true that you need sand for sugarcane. But somehow it just became one of those things people repeat to other Minecrafters, and people believe it. They never question it. They never tested it for themselves. Just went, alright. Does the force VSync bother you? No, not really. I mean, it's running at 60. That's all this monitor can display anyway. And there's no point running it above 60 for a stream, because all that's going to happen then is you'll get ugly tearing. So, yeah, I mean, if this was a first-person shooter or something, competitive first-person shooter, then maybe I'd get pissy about enforced VSync. But for Minecraft, it's not. It's like just such a non-issue. It's one of the, another one of those things I hear people whine about, and I'm not sure they understand why they're whining about it, other than, here's a thing that's forced on me. I need to whine about it because I don't get a choice. Blah! The thing is, if you had a choice, the choice would be VSync anyway. Although that said, the graphics card monitor I'm running at the moment is capable of G-Sync, of course, which is superior to VSync because you get a little less. I don't want to call it lag, but can't remember the word I'm looking for. But again, for Minecraft, it doesn't really fucking matter. An extra millisecond or two is not going to make the difference between life or death in a game like this. Most of the time in the wild, Minecraft sugarcane spawns on sand. Of course it does, because sand is almost always on riverbanks, and that's where sugarcane grows. But actually, let me pull up something here. I think it was Mumbo Jumbo. What was it? There was a video. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? That was Zoomavoid. There we go. Here we go. Let me copy the link there. Okay, so there's a video I just posted in chat from Zoomavoid, a very popular Minecrafter. Title of the video is, does sugarcane grow faster on dirt or sand? You'll notice the title is not, does sugarcane grow on dirt? The title is, does it grow faster in sand? So that's another myth that's going around. And if I remember correctly, the result of that myth-busting episode that he did was, no, it doesn't fucking matter. I think 15 will do. Should be more than enough. I'm watching the stream in browser on my MacBook. Oh, congratulations. Me too, kind of, because I got my Twitch dashboard up on my MacBook. Rip headphone users? Why rip headphone users? What sound did I make? Did I hit the microphone or something? Did it brush against my chest? What happened?
Hey, pat on the back! Pat on the back for this guy!
That would be why the headphone warning. Just preempting it a bit, were you? Actually, I probably shouldn't have done that like that. Whatever. Thank you very much, by the way. El Nero Diablo. 10 months in a row. Ooh, look at you, double digits. Can we stop for a moment and pay our respects by splashing some love on the chat, please? Welcome to the double digit. Welcome to the double digit club is the phrase I was hunting for there, and somehow miserably failed to form a complete sentence with words that are in English. But, yeah, hi, thanks. Feel in the water slightly. It's okay. I feel safe here. Here's a thought. Is that water just going to splash over the side of those signs? No, I'm going to need to put a rim around the outside as well, aren't I? Herpa-derp! Oh, and now I took away the bed. Oh, crap. Fine. How do you trigger the alert for resub? Today is my 1 month renewal. It should do it automatically. I think Prime subs have to do it manually. There should be a little tag at the top there somewhere of the chat, I mean. I may have... Yeah, I don't need these ones, do I? Got really excited about making a bow, but I can't make the arrows. Yeah. Been there, done that a few times. Hey, I can finally make a bow! And then you realise, oh right, I can't actually use the damn thing without arrows. I need to rethink what I'm doing here, because that's not going to help me. There we go. I think that should be fine. Now I'll be able to go in and get the gubs. We should sleep. I always feel like I'm tempting fate while I work through the night. Okay. Now. Nope, still flooding over the edge. What the? Why? Fine. Slab isn't enough. I'll double it up. God, that's annoying. Why are these all misstacked? And how did I wind up with a single empty bucket? What happened to my other water source? Ah! The why and the how and the where. Why is everything so difficult? Bum bum. Actually, come to think of it, we should make a mob grinder today as well. After we're done with the squid farm and the sign, sorry, the book, mob grinder should. Oh, a double. Now I have to double pillar because I didn't think it through. It's always the simple things. There we go, that's all I wanted. God. Don't even know how many times I built a squid farm exactly like this and never had this kind of issue. I guess because usually I'm not worried about what resources I'm using where. I can just sort of build the thing. Usually out of a much nicer material than cobbles. Nearly made a mistake there. Didn't pull from the center source. Can't wait till they fix how water looks on Bedrock though. I hate this. Look at this. Looks like jelly or something. Like blue jelly. Actually, maybe one of the shader packs I've been trying will get you better water. Water was one of the things I didn't actually check. In the shader I was looking at this morning. Okay. Nope. Slab, please. Thank you. And of course I can't even jump up here, can I? Fine. Cool. What? How long has it been streaming today? Oh, you got to use the command for that. Uptime. Unfortunately, Moobot is not quite as smart as Siri. Alright, let's get rid of that. Like a torch there just because. I'll leave that like that, I think. That'll be fine. That'll give us a window. Oh. Why? Why that? Why are you leaking? You're exactly the same as all the other ones. Why are you leaking? Not leaking on that side, and it's a mirror image of this. Why was Minecraft being a douche on that one? Whatever. Minecraft being Minecraft. So came close to getting an iPhone today, ended up not because no fucking headphone jack. You know what? I was in the oh my god, I'm gonna miss the headphone jack camp. Turns out I can actually get along just fine without it. I've actually grown to prefer not having it, or rather I've grown to prefer the wireless headphones that I use. A lot less getting tangled around your neck and stuff and crap like that. Plus, if you want or need to use wired headphones, the adapter's like $12 or I guess $6 American or something, whatever it is. So it's not a huge deal if you just need to use the adapter because of reasons. So in theory, that should now start producing squid. I bet you it doesn't. I mean, it's built the same way as I've built like 5 other different squid farms in different worlds. But I bet you Minecraft just decided to Minecraft it up and just not make squid in that for some reason. We shouldn't be anywhere close to the mob cap. So if we do fail to make it, then that's not the problem there. And I guess if we fail to actually make any squid, I may have to fall back, drop into creative, and just grab us the material we need for the tip jar thing. I'm trying to avoid doing that because in this world in particular, I just want to sort of stay in creative. I know in other worlds I've dropped into, sorry, stay in survival. In other words, I've dropped into creative to do things for the like get material for the subscriber, sorry, for the tip jar graveyard. God, words so difficult today. But I would like to try and do it organically this time, because a single squid ink is not a big ask, is it? It shouldn't be. I had to build an entire farm just to get it, but come on. The reason you play a SkyBlock style world is for the challenge. So we might as well try and do it organically. No mob cap. Oh yeah, no mob cap in Bedrock. I forgot about that. I don't know whether that's for wild spawns though. We already know, and have in fact demonstrated on a stream a couple of weekends ago when I spawned in like 20,000 fucking parrots or something. Well, not 20,000, but dozens and 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 dozens of parrots using a command block. But I don't know whether that no mob cap applies to unlimited wild spawning, as is the case with the squid. I'm not sure about that. If you manually breed stuff, no mob cap, fine. Yeah, don't know about the other. Nothing yet. You'd think it'd be immediate, because that's the only water around here. Or maybe I was too close, actually. There is a certain distance you have to be away from stuff to let it spawn wild. Hey, there we go. So, proof positive, by the way. Sugarcane can, will, and does grow in dirt. In case you had any doubts at all left, whoever that was trying to educate me before. Proof. It works just fine. And as I believe that Zoomovoid video that I linked to earlier will demonstrate, it doesn't affect the growth speed either. Boop. Actually, you can come with me. Do some more trading. Sip something, something, something. That means you're awesome. Does it really? What language is that supposed to be? I don't recognize the phonemes. That was me. I wasn't trying to educate either. No, I was just being smarmy. I was just being a bit smarmy. It's alright. You were trying to be helpful. I get it. Like I said, it's a really common myth that people just kind of repeat. And honest to God, I don't know where it started, because it literally, like I said, it literally never has been true. There has never been a version of Minecraft where sugarcane needed sand and wouldn't accept dirt as a growth medium. It'd be quite fascinating to find out exactly where that started, actually. Oh, we're not quite there yet. Okay. I don't think we need sand for anything right now, so I think we'll save that. Right, it's 8 for a carrot, 32 for melon. None yet. God damn it. Why no squid? I got arrows. Thank you, skeletons, for burning in the sun. Yeah, it's usually how you get your first arrows. Not by defeating a skeleton, but by outlasting one. Sand, yeah, sand does equal glass, but I don't think I need glass or anything right now. I mean, glass would be nice for things like the chicken farm, so we could see what's going on in there. It'd be kind of cute, but we don't need it. We have better things to spend our melons on right now. Like more sugarcane, for instance, so we can make paper. Really kind of starting to dig this material economy that's built into this sky trade variation. It's certainly a way I've never played Minecraft before. It makes progress slower, but kind of interesting as well. Having to manage a little mini economy, the material economy. Go to the nether, maybe a squid will spawn while you're at... No, I don't think this is loaded while I'm in the nether, to be honest with you, because we didn't have any farm growth or anything when we were dicking about there yesterday, so... I mean, we can go to and from, see if it triggers it, but... don't like our chances. Like, just by way of example, so we'll go to the nether while that's burning 59. We'll stay in the nether for a couple of minutes, and when we come back I don't think that furnace will have progressed properly. That's the easiest way to test whether our islands are in a proper spawn chunk or not. Oh, there's a thought. Maybe we do need glass for this, because if we glass up the walls of this, we'll still be able to see out, but the ghasts won't be able to see us. So that, yeah, that's what we need glass for. But sugarcane first. The book is high priority. Before we get too many tips for me to remember what order they came in. always have to double check this guy. You're just all about iron, aren't you? Yeah, all the iron things. Oh yeah, for whoever was asking earlier, I forget who it was, but yeah, the little cobble room we spawned in back over there, that was the island we came in on. And a little villager on there, he has his own little island, so very similar to the overworld spawn and setup. Oh shit, there's a blast, right? A blast? Blaze. So I'm thinking of ghasts, and I'm seeing a blaze, and my brain melted. Did I hear it squishy squishy? But yeah, unlike the overworld, there is a regular section of nether here at least. I'm not sure how far this extends exactly, but this is all we can see. I'm going to take a brave pill and see about that blaze. He's very close to a pig man. That's not good for me. There we go. Yes! Didn't drop anything though. That's boo. Ha ha ha. Hail the conquering hero. Alright, let's go back and check on that furnace and see whether or not our spawn islands are actually in a proper spawn chunk that tick away while we're elsewhere. Because again, if we were in Java and the furnace was in the spawn chunk proper, that would certainly keep ticking. I don't know how they handle that in Bedrock though, or if indeed the island is in a spawn chunk. But we'll answer the question usefully as we go back. So theoretically that furnace should be down to like 20 or 30 items by now, if time was ticking. Oh, cool. Time does tick over here while we're in the nether. Good to know. No, wait. I'm thinking about backwards, aren't I? That's still 56. So no, it's not. We're either. Damn, I got excited there for no good reason. Theoretically, we should be in a spawn chunk. Look it up. We're at 32 by -3, so we're like close to 0, 0, which should be a spawn chunk and should be active while we're in the nether. But clearly it's not, because we're still... Any magma blocks for your mob farm? Yeah, that's one of the things I was thinking about this morning. Harvesting some magma blocks for a mob farm. Come on, squid. Why no squid? You're at the right elevation. You're the only water around. You should be spawning squid. Like crazy spawning. It upsets me that you're not. Could have predicted it though. Minecraft hates me. Okie dokie. Zibbidi-dibidi-dibidi-dib. There we go. There's another piece of sugarcane for us. Hey! Actually, I'll turn those cords off now, can't I? We don't need them anymore. Where were they? They were in game, weren't they? They're out. I wonder if there's a command for that and I can just type in quicker than I can do that. Zip. Zip. Actually called it earlier. Yeah, I saw that. I saw you asking what the bet was that it wasn't going to spawn any squid. I didn't want to validate it by saying it out loud at the time, but yeah. Easy called it. Minecraft wanted to be Minecraft about it. We'll give it some time. Let's see what happens. It may be that in this world pack, squid spawning has been turned off deliberately to stop them like, randomly spawning in the farms and shit you'd have to make. I don't know. Or maybe somewhere else in the game we're going to find a villager who will trade for things like squid ink. I don't know. Slight annoyance though. All I want to do is make a book so I can keep record of the people kind enough to throw money at the tip jar. That's all I want to do. Slag, I'm considering crawling in bed. Been a long one, has it, El Nero? Relatable. So if I was designing this pack though, I think I would have made a use for seeds. Because you always, no matter what you do, you're going to wind up with a surplus of seeds. There needs to be a better use for them. There needs to be a trade for them. Even if it's not, you know, if it's just like 16 seeds for a piece of cobble or something. Just some way to get rid of them so they don't pile up for no reason. Since you... Actually, yeah, that'd be the move, wouldn't it? I don't know why I didn't replant the sugarcane I harvested. That would certainly be the smart thing to do. I have no idea why that didn't occur to me. Because I was just excited that it grew. Derp. Give me some derps! Come on, you know you want to. Splash those derps in my chat. I deserve it. Thank you, Jason. Got like 6.5 hours left on the minimum 12-hour run of sysprep in my Monsuda rig loop. I don't want to have it running also. So oh, right. Okay. Well, you don't have to do it consistently. You can't just shut it off now and let it run for another 6 hours tomorrow. It's not really going to change the outcome. You're just testing a loop, right? Making sure it doesn't leak, etc. Same thing for saplings, actually. What I was saying about seeds. There needs to be a way to exchange excess saplings. Because no matter what you do, chances are pretty good you're going to wind up with surplus of those too. It's only so big you can never build a tree farm that's of any practical use. Whoops, daisy. I think I might have popped off some sugarcane there. Don't have to ask me twice. I certainly do not, do I? Is there another sub? Sorry, Star. This is purpose meant to clean out purified liquid, preparing it for coolant to be run. Well, I mean, yeah, but letting it sit overnight's not going to actually hurt that. But you know, if you have to start for another 6 hours, at least you got me to churn away in the background. So, you know, silver linings. You could add more green by adding bushes or a 1-block island with a tree on it. What do I need to add more green? I'm happy with the levels of green. Alright, where are we? Oh wait, we have to turn that into bricks first, don't we? Derp. That's what I wanted to do. Alright, so let's no, that's not going to work, is it? That's way too in the way. What we might have to do is we can put it smack back in the middle here, I guess, and make a big thing out of it. But is that going to be too much in the way? Is that too much? That might be too much. What if we just butt it up against this? There we go. That makes it look slightly more important. don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. I kind of like the slightly more minimal choice. Yeah. Of the limited options we have, I don't mind that. Oh, here we go. Let's do this. Let's think. We could put a sign on it. Grab some of those. We make another trapdoor, so like so. That's a bit silly. That's a bit silly. There we go, that's not so bad. Not so bad. As he says, I was getting all whiny about not being able to make torches to have a tree farm. Piecing away some derps, or is he? Sorry, I'm just looking back to see why someone was had their messages deleted. Just some idiot, some stoner douchebag. What up, blunt smokers? Burp, derp, derp. Okay, bye. Is he playing the Windows 10 edition? I sure am. In fact, it's in the title of the stream, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it is. Read the stream titles, Ralph. Alright, how do we feel about the the hat? I kinda like it. It's a pity we don't have some sea lanterns or glowstone or something. Oh, you know what though? We do have magma cubes, or access to magma cubes at least. Maybe we could put the sign on a magma cube instead. That'll make it look kinda cool. And I put it on iron block because iron is, you know, an expensive thing right now. But for looking cool, magma cube might be the way to go. Let's go get some magma cubes.
Oh! Hey, pat on the back for this guy.
But before we go get some magma cubes, my air miles through down the... Really? Were you sub already? Didn't you just sub the other day? I feel like I said thank you to you the other day. Jeez, time, where's time going? 5 months in a row, thank you very much. Message reads, happy 5 months, want to keep up the good work. I intend to. Thank you so much. Chat room, hope you would join me in slushing around the emoticons of appreciation. Why is my nose so itchy? So, book of what are we going to call this one? Book of Tip Love? Book of just the tip? Tome of Tips. Ooh, there we go. Tome of Tips. Tome of Tips. Exclamation point. No? Why won't you enter? Oh, because I have to press escape. Yeah. Future home of the Tome of Tips. That's the home of the tome. Right, magma cubes. And they weren't lying when they said the hitbox on Crash Insane is what. Yes, yes, yes. Yep, yep, yep. Thank you very much, Ixie. Oh, 500 bits. Ooh, 500 bits. Look at him come. Boing, 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 boing. And a sub.
Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, hey, pat on the back. Pat on the back for this guy.
Let me just run somewhere safe real quick. So I can properly thank the sub coming in. And a whole bunch of fellows flooded in. Do we just get hosted or something? No, it doesn't look like it. Just happened to have a swarm of people pop in all of a sudden. Hi! How you doing? Yeah, splash down the love, please, chat room. For the 500 bits from Ixie. And, of course, the Joe Monkey, or Jamonkey, perhaps. Jamonkey? Joe? Hi. Thank you for the Prime sub. And thank you, chat, for joining me in splashing another love. Right. Magma Scroobs. Magma Cubes. Mirga. Joe Monkey. Fair enough. Thank you, Joe. Yeah, we should do the math on exactly how much glass we're going to need to do the windows on the side of this tunnel. Because it's, you know, just as a rough eyeball, a lot. Probably like 6 or 7 stacks. Oh, hello. Do I just see a magma slime guy thing? No? Alright. Yeah, there was a safe-ish path down here somewhere, wasn't there? Yeah, here we go. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and torch this up a little bit so I can see it. Yeah, I can't wait for them to change the lava texture in Bedrock either. It looks so ugly. It'll come. The new texture pack will come. Giggity. Shift walking. Might as well grab a bunch of this. I don't know whether I'm going to use it in the in a mob grinder of some kind, but better to have it than and not need it than need it and not have it. Jeez, goes deep. Goes deep. There we go. Oh, nope. Just caught the edge of it. God damn it. I've just suddenly occurred to me how dangerous this is. We're well below lava level. And we're just digging blind. That was super stupid. Especially considering how fast lava flows in the nether. Let's see, how far was I from digging through to... Yeah, I was about halfway through to exposing myself to the flowing lava on the other side there, maybe. What up, why ban me? If you were banned, you wouldn't be able to talk. You were timed out by one of my mods because... oh shit. I don't think they appreciated your stoner garbage. Which is technically against Twitch rules, I believe. Or something, I don't know. Either way, we tend to have very low patience around here for stoner idiots just, oh, smoking blunts for 20 lols. It's just so immature and stupid. But, yeah, walk away from that and we're cool. It's all cool. The name is Blunty because of my attitude, not because of my predilections towards recreational intoxicants. For those curious, my choice of recreational intoxicant is alcohol. I like my beer, I like my whiskey, I like my gin. Vermouth is okay. It's not that I can't take a joke. It's just that I'm really fucking sick of that particular effort at a joke. It's not even a joke. Just coming into someone's stream and going, "Well, why don't you smoke the blunt spit to 420 lol." That's not a joke. That's just you being a twat. But you know, if you can't hack that, then you're free to leave. If you want to be chill about everything, you're free to stay. That's the way of the world. That was interesting. I was squatting as I came through the portal there, and the squat was actually latched. A little exploit there. Or glitch at least. I thought it was Blunty from BluntNate Chronic. Well, I mean, if you go back far enough on the nickname, Blunty was a shortening of Blunt Man because of my similarity in looks, especially at the time, with Kevin Smith, who played a character called Blunt Man, who was a drug paraphernalia parody of Batman, blah 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 blah. But the name stuck because it suited me and my attitude. It didn't stick because I look a bit like Kevin Smith when I have long hair and shit. It stuck because it suited me, and it suited me because of my attitude. Zero BS, call it like I see it, etc, etc, etc. But yeah, I've very little patience for that LOL 420 garbage. I've known plenty of stoners in my day. Most of them have been completely useless shits. If you want to smoke marijuana and it's legal where you are, go for it. Doesn't mean you have to waffle on about it to other people who just don't give a shite. What else am I doing here? I can put that away. I mean, it looks more dramatic like that, but is it cooler? Should probably give it a light level as well. Alright it. I don't know. What do you reckon, chat? I think it looks a bit weird. Actually, looks a bit better like that, though, doesn't it? A little bit more drama to it. F420, let's blaze it, baby. You're gonna get timed out again, man. I asked you not to do that, and you go ahead and do it. That's not comedy. That's just being a dick. Looks like a leopard skin hoodie. I suppose it does a little bit if you use your imagination. I think I like the iron better, but this is for you guys, so I'll leave it like that for a while. We'll see how we feel about it. Alright, have we got any drowned squid yet? We certainly do not. I don't think we are going to get any. Sugarcane is growing extraordinarily slowly, but I think that should give us enough melon for another stalk of cane, perhaps. Not quite. Need what? 6 more? Don't like the traps on it, to be honest. Oh, the trapdoors? How does it look at night? Not that different because we don't have shaders on. I don't know. I think I might go back to iron. So, BluntNate, what's actually different in MC WIN10 addition to the original? Not a great deal, and they're making efforts to make them basically identical. The only difference that will remain permanently is the way in Redstone works. Because Java Minecraft has a bug in Redstone. It's called quasi-connectivity. And it is a bug, and it always has been a bug. But people take advantage of it to do some interesting stuff with Redstone. But because it is a bug and it was never intended behavior, it's not being brought across to Bedrock. Which is making some Redstone people angry. But aside from that, there's a couple of missing features still. Like there is no combat mechanic here, so we can spam click. No shields, because that was part of the combat update as well. Trying to remember the other minor differences that are still present. I think there's a couple of potions missing. Luck potions, I think, are a difference. But there's not much. I mean, as far as the standard experience goes, it's pretty much identical at this stage. For all intents and purposes. Yeah, I'm going to take this back to the iron block. It just looks a bit too busy. Looks a bit more classy that way, I think. You might even try some iron trapdoors. Now that we're a little bit more flush with iron. There it is. That's where we want to be, I think. Don't have any wool left, do I? I was going to see about making some red carpet for the Walk of Death, but I don't have any wool. We have a couple of white pieces of carpet, but we can't dye carpet. Oh, sooner or later we'll have another sheep turn up, I suppose. And we are certainly not getting any squid. I don't know why, but we're not. Come on, sugarcane, you piece of shit, just grow. Oh yeah, sweeping edge. That's missing, because that was part of the combat update as well. The sweeping edge mechanic. Spam click, I miss spam clicking. Yeah, it was a real tough habit to break, and a real easy habit to pick back up again when I started playing on the Switch. It frustrated me for a long time in Java not to just go shoot, 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 shoot. Had to go shoot, shoot. Hard habit to break, easy habit to pick up again. It's just it's like smoking. Very difficult to quit, easy to take back up. Perhaps you're too high up in the sky. No. I checked the. We had coordinates turned on when we built it, It's this level here is about 54, I think, maybe 55. 64 is where we started it, so that is prime squid spawning height as far as the game code is concerned and what I know about squid spawning. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe this world type has been modified not to spawn squid. I don't know. It might just be a glitch because we are in the beta. We are playing on the beta code of Windows 10 version for no particular reason. You don't need to be for this world type. It's just I forgot to turn the beta off when I started the world, and here we are. So, oh, makes things interesting. Okay, so squid. We're waiting on sugarcane. Not that we can do anything with the squid ink. I think we should probably make a start on the mob grinder at this point. So we'll grab some of that. Grab some of those. And I think we're probably going to need a bit more as well. You know what? I really should put a safety rail around these guys too. I don't know why I never did for these guys, but hasn't been a problem so far, but still. Yeah, I'll just go like that. We're not going to panic too much about it. Just want to make sure I can't accidentally run off the edge. Nope. There we are. That feels more secure, doesn't it? Let's drop it. Drop it. We might as well build the mob farm next to the squid farm. We've got the plants on this side, mobs on this side. I might as well keep going with that theme. Go to... actually no. Actually no. Because if there's a problem, I'd rather have the mobs further away from me. So we've got about here. I'll build it here. Please don't fall. It's just a little bit of gut wrenching every time. Every time. Alright, so we'll give us a little... Yeah, we'll build it sideways. So we can run back and forth. We should probably count this out too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9er. Okay, Matty Queen says must sleep. Good night. Good night, oh Matty Queen. Sweet dreams. Watching this stream makes me want to get back into Minecraft. I hear that a lot. Same thing with the Pokemon streams. Must be something about the way I play the games that reminds people how much fun they were. Okay, so let's think of this out. Yeah, we'll just double rail this. Not like that. Like so. Okay, now I feel a little bit more secure. So, the idea is we're going to build a, what I call a slot mob farm. A big wide box where we can just see their feet. And we'll make it like 2 deep. So they can, yeah, we'll be able to run across here, slash at their feet. And that way we should be able to get spiders in there as well, and maybe get some spider webs. Like so. And should we build it 3 high? Enderman stuff could be handy, maybe. I think we should maybe build it 3 high. This music sounds oddly like Lavender Town. It's supposed to. It's called Purple Town. It's supposed to be a sound alike. And I've used it before in Pokemon videos. It's nice though, isn't it? But yeah, it amazes me how often people recognize it as sounding like Lavender Town. Just goes to show how much of a good sound alike it is. Let's be careful. There we go. Squat. How are we doing for time? Yeah, we're just about at that 2-hour mark where I'm going to take a break and freshen my drinks and such. So prepare yourselves for a chance to stretch and get a snack and whatnot if you're hopelessly glued to your screen watching me build this cobble box. Can't tear yourself away, you're about to have a chance. This is Bioshock Infinite. Can't you tell? The animations are better than that. Zerp. Okay. So, careful now. You'll want to slab that up so the baby zombies don't get you. Think then do, think then do, think then do. Excuse me. Thank you. Alright, now this should essentially be active at this point. All dark in there. We should be able to slash at their feet with our sword, get their gubs, experience and such. So I'm going to wander over here so we give them room enough to spawn. And when I come back for my break with a bit of fortune, that'll be full of mobs. I'll leave you guys with a view so hopefully you can see it. But yeah, BRB in just a minute or two, guys.